Good morning, everyone, from a very, very misty, murky December morning polytunnel. I promised that we were going to do more of these kind of behind the scenes updates, and here we go. So I'm just going to put you down while I carry on drinking my morning herbal tea. I'm drinking lime mint tea this morning. Some of you guys will know lime mint. Lime mint's got a very, very sharp flavour. And for me, lime mint is my kind of early morning get up and go mint of choice. So yeah, I would really, really strongly advise that you guys check out lime mint when it becomes available in the new year. I'm just going to change the camera angle there. I look quite dictatorial, don't I? Kind of talking down to you guys, and that's never my intention. Might cut that bit. I hope everyone is well this morning. Let us know in the comments how you're doing, what you're up to this weekend. I just wanted to give you an update from the December polytunnel, which is about probably half full at the moment. The tunnel next door is actually full of stuff that we're overwintering. And it means so much to me to come out here in the morning, start my day with a mint tea, and actually just have a few well-being moments. Is that a thing? If it's not, it should be. Have a few well-being moments out here in the tunnel with these amazing plants that genuinely means so much to me. I find that it's really helpful to actually have that grounding experience, and in this video I just wanted to take a few moments to actually talk to you guys about what I mean when I talk about plant-based well-being. I'm not psychologically trained, but I know from personal experience that actually being around these plants has a really, really positive effect. And many psychologists that I talk to suggest to me exactly why that is. They suggest that we actually live a lot of our lives in, I think they call it the front cortex of our brain. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that. But the part of our brain that deals with thinking, with logic, with reasoning, the Mr. Spock kind of part of our brain. And when we interact with these plants, I mean, if I just grab one here, this is a tiny little thyme, cabourn, wine and roses. The aroma that I'm getting from that plant, it doesn't take me to the front cortex of my brain. It kind of takes you to the back of the brain. And I think psychologists talk about that part of your brain as being like your emotions, something more kind of almost primal. And it's really, really important to actually access the back part of your brain. I know this from personal experience because I'm somebody that I tend to live in the front part of my brain. I'm a thinker. I'm an overthinker. I think about things logically, and I know from experience that actually, I know a lot of you feel the same at the moment with the pressures of running a business, with the uncertainty about COVID restrictions. You tend to live in the front part of the brain. Everything's logical, rational. Even talking to you guys now, I'm thinking I need to do the VAT returns today. There's a couple of customers I need to reply to. Even silly things like thinking, well, I haven't written a Christmas card for this person or this person. But when you interact with these beautiful plants, and when you actually smell the aroma that comes from them, it really, really feels like I'm going to the back cortex, to that part of my brain that accesses feelings and emotion. A psychologist friend of mine recently said to me that he finds that actually guys especially, as they get older, kind of shut down a little bit more emotionally and actually struggle to acknowledge those emotions. So anything that you can do to increase that mindfulness is a huge help. So I find it deeply helpful to come out here, and I just wanted to kind of share that with you to explain why I talk about the well-being, why I talk about the mental health benefits of these amazing plants. When I smell those plants, I'm away from the front part of my brain. I'm in the part of my brain that deals with feelings, with emotion. And the aroma of those plants, it kind of like takes me away from that. It distracts me, it makes me feel amazing. And it gives me those few minutes of mindfulness. I've just sat over there with my cup of mint tea, smelling the plants, just being with my own emotions, with my own thoughts, not compulsively checking the news for the latest news about restrictions, not thinking about deliveries, not thinking about financial pressures. It's really, really special. And that's one of the reasons why I am so passionate about what I do, you know, promoting this to you guys, sharing this message of positivity and plant-based well-being. It's not just an act. It's something that's very, very real to me. Like so many of you watching this video, you know, maybe you've seen the title, Growing Mental Health. I haven't decided what to call the video yet, so you guys will know more than me. But perhaps some of you have struggled as well. And I just wanted to share this with you as being a real source of help for me, something that I've really deeply, fundamentally benefited from. And when you've benefited from something in this way, when you found something so helpful, you almost feel obliged to share it because you know how tough it can be. Maybe you're struggling right now, and I would absolutely suggest trying to engage in a sensory way, trying to access the back of your brain. And I know from experience that growing things makes you feel amazing. This chat went much more heavily towards the well-being side of things than I meant to. I meant to do a little bit of a December polytunnel tour, so I guess I'll save that for another video. But I'll probably sign off on there, on that very well-being, holistic kind of train of thought. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope that you get to engage the senses, get the growing, get out there with nature if you can, guys, because I think we all need it at the moment. I think it's not just a lovely thing to do, I think it's absolutely vital. So wherever you're watching this, guys, whenever you're watching this, I really hope that you have an amazing day, and thank you so much for giving me just a little bit of your time.